Okay, so this is a little bit uncomfortable and weird for me, but I'm gonna do it because it's the right thing to do. Oh, hello everybody, by the way, how you doing? Sorry about that, how rude. I was going to tweet out today and I was going to say, what kind of video do I need to do? Because I've been wanting to sort of come back. I may not even make a comeback, that's not even the right word, because I've took a break for specific reasons, which I'm going to explain. There are good reasons behind this, but I was going to do a video and say, I was going to come out on Twitter and I was going to say, what kind of video should I do? Shall I talk about Infinite Warfare? Shall I talk about Battlefield 1? Because there's many subjects I've needed to cover that I haven't taken the time to cover that many people thought I would cover, including myself. And I was going to say, what video shall I do? Or shall I come and just say, this is where I've been, sorry about this, but hey, let's move on and let's crack on forward. And I decided against asking. I thought I'll just come out because I wanted to be honest and truthful, because if I was to come out and just suddenly do a Battlefield 1 video talking about the beta and the game and everything else, people would be like, hello, where have you been? Answer a few questions, please. You can't just waltz in here with your fucking commentary thinking that everything's okay and we're all going to forget about the fact you haven't uploaded for nearly 3 months. Mister, you've got some questions to answer and I'm going to fire them at you in thick and fast form. So answer them, sit down, have a biscuit and talk. So yeah, I've had a few month break for specific reasons, mainly related to the fact that, being honest, hand on heart, wearing my heart on my sleeve, that I nearly had a mental breakdown. I was close to a mental breakdown. I've had a few sort of mental issues, crazy, nuts, things going on, medication and all the rest of it. But I got hit with an unfortunate child-related tax bill that they pay you, and then all of a sudden they go, hey, we want that money back. And I got this letter come through the post which took me by surprise, and then a car issue which took me by surprise. And I work hard, you know, I work long hours. That's why I don't upload as much as I'd like to, but I work hard, my wife works hard, and sometimes these things just fall and you have to do what's best. Now, I could have either come on here and gone, hey, crying tears, I've done a GoFundMe, please throw $10,000 at me because, I'm so sad and I'm poorly. Everybody feels sorry for me. Sounds familiar, sounds a little bit familiar, but no, I wouldn't have done that. Even though I did come on Twitter and I said I've got a PS4 to sell. I need to sell it for a specific reason. Does anybody know the best place to sell it? Is eBay going to be the best, or Gumtree? Can somebody let me in on some inside information as to where I'll get the most money? And obviously a couple of people put two and two together, and somebody says, hey, I'll lend you some money, take your time, give it back whenever you need, let me know how much it is. And I just said, I can't do that. I can't take money off people in a sort of agreement to me saying, hey, give me some money, donate. And but also people saying, do a GoFundMe, and it's just not my thing. My attitude is, if you get yourself in a situation, you get yourself out of it. Very similar to the video that I saw where somebody did come on and say they needed £10,000 and they're sitting in front of tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment saying that they're broke. So my attitude was, sell what I don't need or sell what I can get at a later date, come back to it and start again. And that's essentially what I've had to do. I had to sell my PlayStation. Unfortunately, my capture cards, which one of them was a gift, and I'm sorry about the person who donated that to me. The computer I didn't sell because that was a gift and that's too precious. Also as well, my microphone, which was a gift from a guy who lives way, 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 way further away, across the field, across the waters from me. Mr. Reckless Yuki, who kindly donated the microphone when I was having difficulties with commentaries. So, there's some of the things I didn't need. Xbox went, PlayStation went, games went, and various other bits and pieces, a couple of phones and stuff like that to get myself back on my feet. And back on my feet I'm getting, I've been to the doctors, I've altered medication, I've started to get my confidence back and started to feel better about myself, a bit more self-esteem, because my self-esteem just went way down, where I'd just look in the mirror and go, who is that man? I don't like that man, putting weight on because of the tablets that I was on, piling weight on, ballooning out, hair thinning out and stuff like that. It was fucking my head up, and my head was in a bad place, and it sent me downhill. And what I've had to do is pick myself back up and say, do you know what? Do the things you enjoy doing, be happy, be positive, and stop bringing the rest of the people around you down, because this is not all about you, you selfish bastard. This is about everybody. And, I don't want this commentary to come across as a sort of, it's such a shame for me. Everybody, cry tears of blood for me. It's not about that, it's just about me saying I'm in a good place at the moment, you know? Everything seems to be balanced, under control. I've obviously I've bought another PlayStation 2, so I'm happy about that. I've bought a few games, I've bought the recent titles, which I will be talking about in thorough detail. Now that I've got this commentary off my chest, which I've been waiting to do for a couple of weeks, but just haven't had the balls to do it, I feel free to be able to talk about the things that I want to talk about. And not come on here and go, oh, I've had problems, mental, money. There's nothing worse than having to admit you're in a bad place. There really isn't. You know, I know people will say, hey, don't be disappointed about it. Feel good about yourself. Well done, this took a lot of courage to do. It still does make you feel crap when you're a breadwinner and you have to all of a sudden admit that you can't bring home the bacon, or, you know, if you think you're quite a stable-minded person of reasonable intelligence, and then you have to admit that your brain's a little bit cranky and a little bit strange, and all of a sudden you're hearing things in your head, little voices, and just seeing things and not right. It's weird and it's not nice to talk about, but I am on the up. And that's the main thing. So the next video I'll be talking about, thanks for your support, by the way, the people who were concerned and sending messages. It's been a bit of a tough road, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. So the next video I'm going to be talking about, I'm not sure Battlefield 1 Infinite Warfare, but I need to get some things off my chest. It's been a while and I need to vent and discuss and get opinions and feedback. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep yourselves well, and I will speak to you again. Apocalypse done.